Good morning, fuckers. Get up, you gorgeous bitch. You're going to do amazing things today.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Melvin, and we back in this thing with another video, another episode with Jey Uso. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can keep this thing rolling. And oh yeah, don't forget to hype your girl up so I can make it to the algorithm. That's right, I said the algorithm because currently the algorithm ain't working for me. Okay, now listen. In the last episode, we picked Soairse up. Well, we thought we were going to pick Soairse up, but then end up showing up at the house. And Jey Uso and Finn are about to talk. If you're confused on what I'm talking about, make sure you go back and check out those other episodes. Reminder, this is season 2. Go back to season 1. It's 26 episodes over there. Go over there, catch yourself up, come back over here, and I'll be right here waiting on you. Let's hop back into it. Finn nods slowly, following Jey inside the house. The two men sit at the kitchen table, the atmosphere heavy with tension. Jey speaks first, his voice low and serious. You heard her. You heard Soairse by lying to her about her mother. Finn's head is in his hands, elbow on the table. He looks up at Jey with red, puffy eyes. I know. I fucked up. I was so angry with Melva for leaving me that I took it out on Soairse. He swallows hard. I only left because you. I stepped closer so Soairse doesn't hear me. I only left because you beat me and went to prison. Finn's face contorts in pain and shame as he listens to you. Jey's hand tightens on his shoulder, holding him in place as he forces him to confront the truth. You left because I was abusive. Because I went to prison? Finn's voice is barely a whisper. Yeah, you was tripping. Had to go. Said she had to stay in Ireland with your mom. Finn buries his face in his hands again, his shoulders shaking with silent sobs. Jey's grip on his shoulder loosens, becoming a comforting pat instead. Need to make this right with Melvin and with Soairse. Jey stands up, looking down at the broken man. Start by apologizing. I'm good. Apologize to your daughter. Finn nods, wiping his eyes. He stands up and walks back to the living room where Soairse is still clinging to you, crying quietly. He kneels down in front of her, his face inches from hers. Soairse, baby, I need to tell you something. Y'all excuse me, but this is Finn Bálor. And the accents, I know. They're horrible. But leave me alone. Let me do this. Soairse sniffles, looking at her father with tear-streaked cheeks. What, Daddy? Her voice is small and trembling. Finn takes a deep breath, steeling himself for the apology he knows he needs to make. I lied to you, sweetheart. About Mama? I lied about why she left. He pauses, seeing Cersei's eyes widen. He reaches out to gently wipe her tears. She didn't leave us because she didn't love us. She left because I was bad. His voice breaks. I hurt her. I hit her. I was violent. That's why the police took me away. I went to prison for hurting your mama. Finn's tears flow freely now. She was scared. She left to protect herself. She was going to take you with her, but I said you had to stay in Ireland. So she left without you because I said so? Finn's face crumples. I was wrong, Cersei. I was so wrong. Your mama loves you more than anything. She missed you every day. She cried for you every night. I did. Now, living arrangements, because, I ain't got time for this. I'm ready for him to go. I'm ready to spend time with my child. Cersei stares at her father in shock, taking in his words. When he finishes, she looks up at you with a mix of sadness and understanding in her eyes. She turns back to Finn. What? What does this mean for me now? Ask your dad. Finn swallows hard, looking between you and Cersei. He knows this is a crossroad moment. Cersei, do you want to go live with your mom in Florida? His voice is barely above a whisper, bracing himself for her answer, or go back to Ireland with your grandma. Cersei looks between you and Finn, considering her options. After a long pause, she asks quietly, Can I choose? Both parents nod, their hearts in their throats. Cersei bites her lip, then looks at you. Mama, I want to stay with you. Her voice is quiet but firm. Finn deflates, nodding slowly. He expected as much. Okay, baby girl. Okay. He hugs her tightly. I'll sign whatever papers you need. He looks at you. She should be with her mama. She deserves that. Jay squeezes your hand. You can go to your dad's house too, since he's moving back stateside. You can always go visit your grandma. Cersei's face lights up slightly. I can see that too. Finn nods, relief flooding his features. Yeah, I'm moving back to Tampa, close to you. He smiles through his tears. I'll get my own place. See you every weekend, holidays, anytime. Cersei throws her arms around him tightly. Finn laughs softly, hugging his daughter back. He looks at you over her head. You okay with that? Sharing custody? You nod. It's better than nothing. Cersei pulls you back slightly. Mama? You look down at her. Can I ask something? Yeah? Cersei glances between you and Finn, then up at Jay, who is standing protectively beside you. Is Jay staying with us? She asks innocently. The room goes quiet for a split second before Finn chuckles softly. That's up to your mama, baby girl. Cersei looks at you with wide, hopeful eyes. This is where Jey and I live. You'll be living with us. Cersei's face breaks into a huge smile. She throws her arms around Jay's neck, hugging him tightly. Yay, I get Jay too? She laughs happily. Jay chuckles, hugging her back and looking at you with soft eyes. I guess it's safe to say you like Jay. Cersei pulls back, nodding enthusiastically. I love Jay. He's nice. He plays with me and he makes you happy. She grins up at you. Finn laughs softly, shaking his head. Well, looks like she's already claimed him. You just met him, girl. Cersei sticks her tongue out at you playfully. I like him. And he likes you. So he could stay. She declares firmly, looping her arms around Jay's waist. Jay smiles down at her, ruffling her hair affectionately. Okay, alright, okay. Finn watches the interaction with a soft smile. He clears his throat gently. So, when did she start living with you guys? He asks, trying to keep his emotion in check. You look at Cersei, who is already chatting happily with Jay about something. Tomorrow? She could stay tonight. Finn nods, standing up. He walks over to Cersei, kneeling down in front of her. All right, sweetheart. You're staying with Mama tonight. But you need to come back home with me tomorrow to pack your things, Cersei pouts softly. But Daddy. She doesn't need anything. That stuff can stay at your house. We're going shopping. Cersei pout melts into a grin. Shopping? She claps her hands excitedly. Finn chuckles, shaking his head. All right, that works. He hugs Cersei tightly, kissing the top of her head. I'll call you tomorrow, okay, baby girl? Be good for Mama. He stands walking over to you. Actually, we'll drop her off at the Waffle House next weekend. Please don't come to our house again without speaking with Jay first. Finn's smile falters slightly, but he nods. He knows he has no right to argue. Understood. He glances at Jay, who meets his gaze steadily. I appreciate that, for her sake. Cersei looks between the adults, confused, her 13-year-old frame looking suspicious. Is Daddy in trouble again? Jay kneels down to her level. No, baby girl, your daddy's not in trouble, Jay says gently, choosing his words carefully. But sometimes adults need to set boundaries to make sure everyone feels safe and comfortable, especially when we're all figuring out a new living arrangement. Cersei looks at you, then Fan processing this. Are you and Mama? Cersei bites her lip, looking between you and Finn again. She's smart for her age, picking up on the unspoken tension. Do you guys not like each other anymore? Finn sighs, running a hand through his hair. He alright, but I'm married to Joshua. Cersei, now slowly processing that. So you're married to Jay. She connects the dots easily. Finn looks at the both of you, offering a respectful nod. Right, Joshua. He emphasized the name correctly. I respect the marriage. I'll stick to co-parenting. He looks at Cersei. I look at Finn before looking away and kissing Jay like, bro. Jay melts into the kiss immediately, his arm wrapping securely around your waist to pull you closer. It's a clear statement of possession and protection. Finn watches for a brief second before respectfully looking away, rubbing the back of his neck. He knows exactly where he stands now. Cersei just giggles. Ew, mushy stuff. You okay, Finn? You settled somewhere, right? Finn nods, still looking at the floor. Yeah, found a place in Tampa, near the beach, quiet neighborhood. Finally looks back at you. I'm doing good. Therapy, anger management, clean record now. He offers a small, hopeful smile. I'm trying to be better for her. His Irish accent is mouth-watering, but I stay focused. That's good. That's good. The Irish accent is on my ass, bro. Finn's accent thickens slightly with emotion at your words. It's been hard to work, but it's worth it. Sorry. To be someone she could be proud of. He pauses, his eyes flickering between you and Jay, and if we're being honest, seeing you again, don't do that. Finn immediately stops holding up his hands and surrender. Right. Sorry. He takes a deep breath, composing himself. I won't. I promise. He looks at Thursday, who's playing with her phone on the floor. Can I see her next weekend? It's your weekend, Finn. Finn's face lights up at your words, a genuine smile spreading across his face. He looks relieved and grateful. Thank you. I'll pick her up on Friday night and bring her back Sunday evening. He pauses, looking at Jay briefly before focusing back on you, Anne. What? Finn rubs the back of his neck, looking slightly awkward. I just wanted to say I appreciate you letting me have this time with her and for not cutting me out completely despite everything. He glances at Jay and thanks to you, Jay, for stepping up. Jay nods once. Family is family, man. Remember, she's 13. Remember, she's 13. She is old enough to say no, okay? Finn nods seriously, his expression softening. I know. I never push her. He walks over to Cersei, crouching down to her level. Hey, princess, this means I get you Friday night through Sunday. But if at any point you don't want to come, you can say no, right? She rolls her eyes. Yeah, Dad. Everyone laughs at Cersei's eye roll. She's definitely her father's daughter in that moment. Finn ruffles her hair, smiling. All right, smartass. Don't sass your old man. He looks back up at you. We good then? Yeah, we good. Sorry, y'all. The accent be killing me. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. Finn started walking toward the door, then pauses, turning back. One more thing about money. You raise an eyebrow. What about it? Finn's just on the feet. I've been setting it aside since I left. Child support, everything. It's in a trust for her. He looks at her with soft eyes. I have too, so she should be set. Finn nods, clearly relieved. Good. That's good. She'll have a future no matter what happens with her parents, alright? He opens the door but doesn't step through yet, glancing back at Cersei one more time. Behave for your mama, yeah? Love you, baby girl. I watch Finn walk away, his bow-legged gait catching my attention. She'll be fine. Ooh. Jake closes the door behind Finn, then turns to face you. He wraps his arm around your waist from behind, resting his chin on your shoulder. You handled that well, he murmurs against your ear, his breath warm. You alright, though? You got that voice of an angel. He grins, teasing you gently. Please don't remind me. Please don't remind me. Jay laughs low in his throat, giving you a playful squeeze. Jealous? He teases, knowing full well that Finn's voice is incredibly appealing. He releases you and walks into the living room, flopping down on the couch. Seriously, though, you good? Yeah. Cersei bounces over to the couch, climbing up next to Jay without hesitation. So, we really getting to go shopping, Jay? She asks excitedly, her teen enthusiasm palpable. Jay grins, pulling her into a side hug. You, mama, and me, princess. Whatever you want. He looks at you with a wink. You watch them interact, feeling that familiar warmth spread through your chest. This is what home feels like. Jay with Cersei, their easy rapport, the way he naturally slips into the father role. Cersei's phone buzzes as she glances at it, her expression shifting slightly. Tongue teaser. What's up? Nothing, Mom. Cersei quickly types out a response, then sets her phone down. Her eyes keep flicking back to it, her brow furrowed slightly. You can tell she's distracted. Mom? Yes? Can I talk to you alone for a second? She asks, looking nervous. Jay immediately picks up on the change in her demeanor. Go ahead, baby girl, I'll start dinner, he says, squeezing her shoulder reassuringly before standing. Cersei waits until he's in the kitchen, then pulls you into her bedroom, closing the door behind you. Cersei places her Cersei paces around her room for a moment. I need to put my glasses on. Her hands wringing together. She's clearly upset about something. She stops and looks at you, her eyes filling with tears. Mom, I need to ask you something really personal. She takes a deep, shuddering breath. Okay? Let me get my glasses. Because I am so tired of stumbling and bumbling over these words, running and jumbling together. Alright. What is this, sweetie? Cersei sits on the edge of her bed, looking down at her hands. Dad, he looks really good, and he sounds different. She looks up at you anxiously. He mentions anger management. Mom, She bites her lip, struggling to get the words out. Did he? Did he ever hit you? Once, but it was pretty bad. Cersei's eyes widen and fill with tears. Once? Her voice is small, shocked. Mom, that's... She wrapped her arm around herself. Why did you stay with him so long? Why did you have me if it was so bad? This is the question you feared since she was born. It all happened after you were born. You were almost 3 years old. So he hit you after I was born? Tears spilled down her cheeks, but he played with me and read me bedtime stories, and she's struggling to reconcile the father she remembers with the reality. How could he do both? I don't know. Cersei sniffles, wiping her face with the back of her hand. Mom, do you still love him? You look at her with surprise. She shrugs, sniffing again. I mean, sometimes he was really sweet to both of us, like the real him. I know, and I guess I still care about him, but I am happily married to Joshua. Cersei nods slowly, understanding the complex relationship dynamic. I know you're happy with Josh, but Dad's back, and he's trying to be better. She swallows hard before asking a difficult question. What if, what if he wants me to live with him? You can live with him too. Cersei stares at you shocked. Really? She's surprised you even consider that. But what about you and Joshua? She looks worried. I don't want to leave you, Mom. I want to see him too. I miss him. She admits quietly, and he looked different. Better. You always live with him. I won't take that from you, but don't you think it's time you live with me? Cersei's face crumples at the question, conflicted. I don't know, Mom. I love you so much, and he's not my real dad. I just met him. She looks over at her door nervously, like she's afraid he'll hear. But Dad, he's still my real dad, you know? Cersei continues, her voice soft but determined. And I want to be with him too, but I don't want to leave you, Mom. She looks at you with tear-filled eyes, her heart clearly torn between the two parents she loves. You never lived with me, though. I want to get to know you, not just through pictures and videos. I know, Mom. I want that too, she admits softly, but I'm used to living with Dad, and now he's trying to be better, and I miss him. She bites her lip, torn. Can I? What? Cersei hesitates, looking at you with vulnerable eyes. Can I talk to him? Alone? Just for a bit. She acts softly. It's clear she's conflicted and overwhelmed, and she just wants a moment to talk to her father. Please, Mom. He just left, but you have a phone? Call him. I'll give you some time. Love you, Cersei. Cersei hugs you tightly, sniffing into your shoulder. Love you too, Mom. She pulls back, wiping her eyes hastily, already reaching for her phone. Can I stay in here? You nod, walking out and gently closing the door behind you. You lean against it in the hallway, heart aching. I go and talk to Joshua. You find Joshua in the kitchen, chopping vegetables for dinner. He looks up as you enter, immediately sensing your emotional state. How was the talk? He asks gently, putting down the knife. She okay? You shake your head slightly, blinking back tears. You lean against the counter, wiping your eyes quickly. She asks me if I still love Finn. You say quietly, and if she could live with him. Joshua's expression softens with understanding. He moves to you, wrapping his arms around your waist. What'd you say? He murmurs against your forehead. You sniffle slightly before answering. I told her she could live with him if she wanted, that I wouldn't take that from her. Joshua pulls back, slowly looking at you with a mix of sadness and admiration. And she's on the phone with him now? And she's on the phone with him now? You asked softly. I thought this co-parenting would be easier, you know? Joshua sighs, pulling you back into his arm and resting his chin on top of your head. It's not easy, love, but we'll get through it. He assures you gently. Just then, Cersei burst out of her room, phone in hand, looking tear-stained but determined. Mom, what's wrong, sweetheart? Cersei rushes over, phone still pressed to her ear. Dad wants to talk to you. She holds out the phone, her expression showing she's been crying, but also seems hopeful. He says it's important. You take the phone slowly, looking surprised. Hello? Ben's deep, familiar voice comes through the phone, heavy with emotion. Hey, can we talk for a minute? He nods slowly, even though he can't see you, and step out of the room for privacy. About Cersei, what is it? She asked me if she could come stay with me, he admits quietly, and I told her we could figure it out, whatever she wants, but she's torn, Mom. She loves you. She doesn't want to leave you. He sounds remorseful. She just got here, Finn. She's been living with you for 10 years, all my time, and all she wants is familiarity. Familiarity. Tearing my ass up. Finn runs his hand through his hair, frustrated. I know that. I'm trying to be fucking reasonable here, alright? She's been through enough already. He lowers his voice, but she misses me too, Mom. She wants to come home. Don't call me Mom, Finn. It's weird. You just dropped her off and she already want to leave? Finn sighs heavily, the old frustration creeping in, but he forces it down. I don't want to fight with you. Not about this, not ever again. He sounds tired. Look, I know you wanted this for years, and you're right. She just got there, but she's asking for me. She wants her dad. Fuck. Whatever, meet me at the Waffle House in 20 minutes. Finn hesitates, surprised by the sudden change, but relieved. Okay. He agrees quickly. I'll see you there in 20. He hangs up without another word, grabbing his keys and rushing out the door. You go back inside, finding Soairse sitting on the couch between Joshua and the dog, looking worried. Mom? Yeah? Where are you going? She asks softly, eyes darting between you and Joshua. The dog whines softly, sensing the tension. Is everything okay? Joshua puts a comforting hand on her leg, but looks at you questioningly. You seem upset, he asks gently. No, I'm fine. Soairse, you ready to go? Soairse's eyes widen and go, but I thought she stumbles over her words, confused. But I just got here. You said I could. Joshua stands up, placing his hand on her shoulder. It's okay, sweetheart. Your mom and dad just need to talk. He reassures her. You'll see her soon. I want you to stay, but you said you wanted to go to your dad's house. I don't want to upset what you're familiar with. When you're ready to actually live with us, let me know. Cersei feels her eyes well up with tears. She didn't expect you to be so understanding or so sad. She sees the hurt in your eyes, even though you're trying to hide it. She looks to Joshua, then back to you. But Mom, I do want to live with you too, she says softly, tears slipping down her cheeks. But I'm scared, and I miss Dad. But I don't want to leave you. She sniffles, looking lost. Can I go to Dad's for now, but visit you like every weekend, please? That was the plan, but I understand. I'll try again next weekend. Cersei throws her arms around your waist, hugging you tightly. I love you, Mom. She whispers, you're not mad? She pulls back, searching your face for anger or hurt. You're not making me choose, are you? No. Okay. She wipes her nose with the back of her hand. I'll call you every day, she asks hopefully. And I'll FaceTime? And we'll do weekends? Joshua helps her gather her things, giving you a sympathetic look. Okay. Joshua hands Cersei her small overnight bag. She hugs him tightly before wrapping her arms around your waist one last time. I promise, Mom, next weekend. She whispers against her side. A moment later, we go to the car to go meet Finn. Joshua squeezes your shoulder. You okay? Yeah. You shake your head, slightly not trusting yourself to speak yet. Joshua pulls you into a hug, letting you cry silently against his chest for a moment before pulling back. She's not leaving you forever, love, he murmurs, wiping a tear from your cheek. She'll be back, and you'll see her every weekend. I know. You sure you okay with me dropping her off alone? Joshua nods, giving you a reassuring smile. I'm fine. We'll be fine. You need to go talk to Finn before you lose it. Kiss your forehead. Go. I'll call you later. I'll be home soon. And that's where we're going to end that episode. In the next episode, we will be pulling up on Finn at the Waffle House to drop Cersei off to him. So thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, checking me out. It's me, Melva. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out this thing, baby. Deuces.